guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Christy. Thank you for joining me. I am so excited to get into today's video with you guys. But before I get started, make sure you are checking out Back to the Bar, which we just dropped our YouTube channel. So if you want to watch Kelly and I record our podcast, make sure you check out our channel, which I will link below. Let me tell you a little bit about today's video. Moments that weren't the greatest that definitely made me rethink whether or not I wanted to be on the show. In fact, I feel like a lot of these moments really made me stop and say, like, I really need to quit the show because it's no longer a good place for me or for Chloe. We're gonna look back and I'm gonna give you some of the behind the scenes stories on moments that I know you know about, but I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking behind the scenes and what was really going through my head and why that particular moment really wanted to make me quit the show. This was really hard to watch because Chloe was really, truly, honestly upset about this. And I don't blame her because when somebody refuses to even say your name, that's a tough moment, but it's also really demoralizing. The dance teacher always had this thing that she wouldn't say people's names because she didn't want to give them airtime. So if you pay attention on the show, she doesn't often say candy apples. She'll say the Wicked Witch, she'll say crab apples, she'll say anything but candy apples because she didn't want to give Kathy's business attention. At one point, especially after Chloe and I leave the show, she stopped saying our name too because she doesn't want to give us publicity. So I feel that this probably, in my opinion, was her trying to like diminish Chloe and not give her name airtime. So it's really hard to watch, and it was especially hard when Chloe came upstairs and talked to me.
You, girl in the front, move over to the right. You shouldn't be center. Move.
Abby won't refer to Chloe by her name. She keeps calling her that girl or her or she. I mean, like, how belittling can you get to not even say someone's name?
I want to teach Chloe, you can't take anything for granted. Because even if you're gone, the show must go on.
What does that mean? I'm going to teach her you can't take anything for granted. People have names for a reason, and I can't think of many things that are more disrespectful than not addressing someone by their name.
So Chloe, if you want me to remember your name, then you need to prove it to me. Make me remember.
What'd she say?
She just says, girl, she doesn't even say my name. And she's being really mean to her. During rehearsal, Miss Happy really isn't acknowledging me and like saying my name, and that kind of really hurts my feelings because I'm still a person.
Oh, Chloe.
Abby's refusing to say Chloe's name because she feels that if she doesn't say Chloe's name, she takes away her importance.
And that was exactly it. She felt like she took away her importance on the show because people liked Chloe.
Just doing that to hurt you. Don't give her that satisfaction, Chloe. Don't give her the power to upset you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I hate me asking her, are you okay? No, she's not okay. This was definitely a moment where I went out to the car and I really had to sit and think, like, how do I stay on this show at this point?
I know the wrath of Abby's crazy, I want to be Kathy's all-boy team behavior is going to come down on that one moment, and there's nothing I can do.
This was a moment that I got a lot of heat for, and rightfully so, but I'm going to tell you why I was flipping out the way I was and what was really going on behind the scenes. I just want to point out that I'm carrying in a coffee cup, which a coffee cup is code for wine on Dance Moms. In case you don't listen to Back to the Bar, Kelly and I will tell you every time you see us with a coffee cup, for the most part, it's actually a glass of wine. Also, what is with the Miss Piggy hair? I always have Miss Piggy hair.
They're all gonna get screamed at.
She'll pick on Chloe especially. I can't stand it. I can't stand that I have to sit here and wait for this woman to come in here and berate us.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. The producers are watching this behind the camera and they're seeing me get upset. So what do you think they're gonna say? They're gonna pull Abby aside and they're gonna say, you go in there and you attack Chloe and Christi, because Christi's already flipping out about it. Had I sat there and not said a word, probably wouldn't have happened. But there's a little tip for you if you're ever on a reality show. Whatever you don't want to happen, don't say it out loud, because the minute you say it out loud, it happens. I truly caused that by saying I didn't want this to happen. Kelly, good job! And the saddest part is I loved Pink Lemonade. I did, I loved this number.
Just so you know, Abby's gonna come in here. It's going to be awful.
Nice job, Chloe.
See, exactly what I said. The minute Abby's gonna come in here, it's gonna be awful. So they're like, Abby, go in there and be awful.
Huh? Nice
Let's
job.
go. We're leaving. You want Chloe gone? We're gone.
You get your way. You can have whoever
Walks
you
out, falls all over the place with the turns,
No, she didn't.
and then drops her hat. Yes, she did.
Okay, we could have just stuck with the hat. She didn't have to get ugly about the dancing, like falls all over the place in the turns. Chloe was great. The hat fell off. The end.
She didn't. You
Yes,
know
she
what?
did.
You go ahead and replace me. I'm leaving. I'm not going to make a scene with
Oh,
you.
that's the easy way out.
No.
Right?
See, I was trying to keep my cool and keep it together, but they kept pushing and pushing and pushing.
I'm done. This is not what I signed up for. Humiliation for my daughter.
I'm done. This is not what I signed up for. I'm breaking the fourth wall. I'm saying, this is not what Dance Moms is supposed to be. I need to be out of this. I don't want to be in it.
I didn't humiliate her.
Yes,
She
you did.
humiliated herself when she
Abby,
fell out of the
shut up.
turn.
Shut up. Stop talking now. Replace us. That's fine. Come on, Chloe. We're done. Get away from me.
So as I'm walking down the hall and I'm screaming, get away from me, I'm really screaming at the cameraman to get away from me, not the children in the hallway. I just want to say that.
I thought besides somebody dropping their hat, it was not bad.
I think that more is going on in Christi's head than just Abby yelling at Chloe for her losing her hat. I mean, there's been a lot going on this competition season, and I just think that we're all a little stressed right now.
Yeah, I would say we're all a little stressed right now because as the show had gone on and everybody became more famous and the pressure became higher, there was a lot going on there, and I really hate watching the scene.
Sophia, outstanding. Highest score of the entire competition. All right, Chloe, hot mess. Flexibility is getting worse instead of better.
I pay you for her to go to class and stretch.
You know how sometimes your child takes math at school, but they need a tutor for extra math? Chloe needs extra.
Oh, I hate all of these. See, I want to quit. I want to quit this video. I don't just want to quit the show. I want to quit the video. She's saying Chloe needs extra, but the problem is I couldn't get Chloe any kind of privates at the studio because Melissa was in charge of the privates and she gave them all to her kids. So I don't know how I was supposed to get extra for Chloe. And then when I tried to help Chloe at home or in Studio C or whatever, I would get screamed at that I'm not a dance teacher. How do I win? Please, somebody drop in the comment. Well, like, what was the solution for me to win in this situation?
Flexibility at home.
Why haven't you ever told me that before today? She's been at your studio.
See, I just had a very good point. Why didn't you ever tell me that before today? If you notice, whenever you call her out, she usually doesn't have a comeback. I'm just saying.
She's lazy.
Then why don't you say,
Fix it.
do this? This is how you fix it.
She's lazy. I feel like that's a lazy way out of a situation. Like, you're the dance teacher just by saying you're lazy. That's kind of equivalent to Kelly saying stop eating, that's why you're fat, and her getting mad at that.
You are a plagiarist because that little girl is somebody else's student and you
Right,
just put her name on her back.
Chloe was awful today.
I'm always the first to jump right back at Abby. You know, I believe in fighting fire with fire. But some of the things she said about Chloe, it just hurt me. What are we doing, darling?
See, I'm crying. I'm crying in that moment because this is not what we signed up for. I was like watching my daughter be humiliated on television every week. And keep in mind, it didn't have to be that way. At this point, I really can only do those 3 scenes. I'm gonna have to come back and redo the end of this video because I'm stressed out. This is supposed to be fun. These are definitely 3 scenes that made me want to quit. What scene do you think would have made you want to quit out of those 3 scenes? 1, 2, 3, all of them? Let me know in the comments and I will be back to do part 2 of this because there's a few more that we need to talk about. I'm sorry this video wasn't like light and fluffy. I thought it'd be fun to do something else, but goodness gracious, I need to go take a bubble bath or something. So I will see you back here next week. Thank you for watching. Mwah.